This is my mother, Adele. This is Frank. He needs our help.
I don't think we can help you.
Oh, that's a shame. This needs to happen.
A depressed mother's husband has left her for she could not bear a second child. Living alone with her only son, she has an unlikely meeting with an injured, escaped convict and reluctantly takes him into her own care. The man proves to be better than his criminal image as the three bond over Labor Day weekend. The only problem, everyone in town is looking for him. But before we begin, please consider subscribing to our channel. In 1987, Adele Wheeler is a depressed single mom who lives in a rural home with her 13-year-old son Henry. While they are clothes shopping, a bloody man approaches Henry and makes them take him home to look after him. The man is revealed to be Frank, a convict who is wanted by the police after breaking out of jail. Through flashbacks, it is revealed that Frank is a Vietnam veteran who returned home and married his pregnant girlfriend Mandy, who soon gave birth. A year after the baby's birth, Frank and Mandy had a fight in which, based on his suspicions, he asked if he is even the baby's father. During the fight, he pushed her against a radiator, resulting in her death. Simultaneously, through imagery, it is implied that the baby drowned. Frank was sent to jail for murder. It is also learned that Adele tells Frank through flashbacks that she has had pregnancy losses after Henry, including a number of miscarriages and finally the full-term stillbirth of a baby girl. This has left Adele with significant psychological issues including severe social anxiety and depression, which Henry's father later explains to Henry as the reasons behind leaving her. Henry has tried to be both a son and a husband, but he realizes he cannot provide all the things Adele needs. Adele is a passionate woman who loves to dance and teaches both Frank and Henry separately to dance. Frank teaches Henry car repairs and other handyman things. He also teaches Adele and Henry how to play baseball and how to bake a peach pie. Adele and Frank fall in love and plan to escape to Canada with Henry. They begin packing the house and cleaning on Labor Day. Meanwhile, Henry develops a friendship with a mature but manipulative girl named Eleanor and goes to see her one more time before they leave. She manipulates him into thinking Adele and Frank are going to abandon him, and he accidentally reveals Frank's past. Adele assures Henry she would never leave him. The morning they are going to leave, Henry takes a note to his father's house and leaves it in the mailbox. While he's walking home, a policeman offers to drive him home and Henry has no choice but to accept it. The policeman is suspicious of the packed car and nearly empty house but eventually leaves. Adele goes to the bank to get all the money out of her account and the bankers too are suspicious. While Adele is gone, the neighbor comes over to give Adele some cinnamon rolls and speaks to Frank. She too is suspicious of who he may be. Henry's father finds the note that Henry left and calls the house wondering what is going on. Before Adele, Frank and Henry can escape, they hear police sirens headed towards their house. Frank ties Henry and Adele up before he goes out to surrender so that they won't be charged with harboring a fugitive. The police arrive and arrest Frank. It is not revealed who called the police to report Frank's presence at the house. Years later, adult Henry has become the owner of a pie shop and is contacted by Frank, who is getting out of jail. Henry tells him that his mother is still single and Adele meets Frank at the prison upon his release. Adele and Frank in the autumn years of their life walk in love and Henry takes solace in the fact that he won't have to worry about her being alone. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let us know in the comment section below which movie you want us to recap next. As always, until the next time.